Guys, right now is a snake in this tree with some of the most exceptional camouflage you will ever see in your entire life. The thing is they're common snakes and they're found all over the place around South Texas and East Texas, but you just don't see them very much, mainly just because of the camouflage. And if you look at the shrub and you came up on it, you would never know anything was in here until you take a closer eye. And right now I'm gonna grab them for you and get them out. This right here is a rough green snake, also called Opheodrys aestivus. Now these snakes commonly grow up to around 32 inches and the record is right below 4 feet. They are beautiful snakes. I'm absolutely in love with this green color, and they are one of 2 species in the state of Texas. The other one is the smooth green snake, and instead of having keeled scales like this guy, they have smooth scales. And they're actually threatened in the state of Texas. You don't see them very much. I personally never caught one. And this is only my 3rd rough green snake. And like I said, it's not because they're endangered or low in numbers. It's strictly because their camouflage is that effective. I mean, you'll see these guys on the road and you'll get out of your truck or get out of your vehicle or get out on foot to go get them. And once they hit these bushes or that grass, guess what? They gone. You ain't gonna find them anymore. And that's definitely working to their advantage because it's helping them to survive. And you gotta love the way they mimic a leaf. He's actually swaying his head right now, trying to mimic the wind and a leaf blowing in the wind. And they are just perfect at that, like absolutely perfect at keeping themselves just unseen from any eye. They feed commonly on caterpillars and spiders and insects. And so you'll see these guys just yomping up mainly caterpillars. That's their preferred food source, and they're active during the day. They tend to be a high-strung diurnal snake that moves around a lot, forages mainly during the day. And supposedly they sleep at night. And whenever they do, you can shine a spotlight on them and see their ventral scales like reflect at you. I have never found one that way. I mean, I've gone through trees just shining my butt off all up in the trees. I've never found a rough green snake that way. The majority of ones that I catch are crossing the trails, and that's mainly because that's the only time you're gonna see them. I mean, if they're up in the trees or they're over here in these shrubs, you're not gonna find them because they're practically impossible to see. We were just very blessed and lucky to come up on this sucker, and I saw him move. And just that little trickle of movement, if you're really paying attention, it'll help you to pick them out. But you gotta love these snakes. They remind you of a vine snake, and they're also commonly called by people who get them in their house, they call them grass snakes. And so anytime you hear someone refer to say, oh, I caught a grass snake, they're talking to 1 or 2 snakes, either a ribbon snake or this guy, the rough green snake. I always pray they're talking about this guy because he's an exceptional snake to see, and I don't commonly see him. He's just checking me out, look at that. Woo! So we gotta praise God for this guy. Definitely a really cool snake, and a rare snake to find because of this arboreal lifestyle that they live. They love to climb trees, and they definitely disappear in them. So we're gonna let him go back on his way. Watch him just kind of disappear right now. Look at how long he is too. He's deceivingly long, like you'd never guess he was, because he's just all solid muscle and he just kind of cringes up in my hand. But you stretch him out, look at this muscle too. This show of strength right here. And now he's gonna work his way through the trees. So praise God for this guy, rough green snake. Beautiful snake and always a joy to see.